What's up, y'all? I know it's been a minute. Sorry for staying away so long. Just finished working out, so I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna have to make this short. Okay. Today's post is about real ownership and us being all the things that we say that we are in our songs. We say we want to be gods. We say we want to be rulers. We say that we're bosses. And if you are those things, then there's no need to beg somebody. There's no need to want from somebody. It is your responsibility to create jobs. It's your responsibility to build the houses, create the curriculums for the schools, build the schools. More than anything, protect your own people. Provide guns and nourishment and all the things that we need as a people. One of the things and one of the excuses that I hear from people is just about, you know, how quickly it takes for things to happen. Some of us are going to have to sacrifice immediate fame for long-term stability. Give you a quick example. Kaepernick, right? Why in the fuck would someone want to go and put their life on the line for a group of people who have shown you that they don't give a fuck? You know, there are some individuals, there are some groups of white people who care, but as a whole, white people have shown black people that they don't give a flying fuck about making you slaves, about killing your children, about putting drugs in your community, diseases in your body, shipping bad food into your community, on and on and on, creating ghettos, redlining communities and houses so you can't get in them, so forth and so on. So my thing is, we are begging the NFL to bring a man back who stands for black people as a fucking whole. Even the football players who are not standing with Kaepernick, if what Kaepernick does works, it's going to benefit your fucking children. I don't get it. You know, we talk about Malcolm and Martin and all of these people. We have somebody in real time who are doing the things that you celebrate every fucking month or once a fucking year, once a month a year. You celebrate and you talk about all the fucking time, and you can't even support someone who is doing it in real time. So why would you want to go back to that shit? Why would black people want to continue when they are mostly the product? Most of the people that play for the NBA and the NFL are black people. So they spit directly in your face and tell you that they don't give a fuck about you or your children dying. Just nigga come run this football. And the thing is that we have no ethics and no morals. We have taught our kids, and I am part of the problem. When it comes to this, we told our children money over fucking everything. Money over the death of your children, money over your culture, money over your people. At some point, and Cat Williams actually taught me this. I went and sat and talked with Cat Williams. He said, David Banner, what a gangster's at? He said, you know, perfect example. You know, if there's people who still don't have fucking clean water in Michigan, over 1,000 fucking days. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a no. That it has to get to the point where some of the gangsters in our community say, no, some of this shit is gonna have to change, or we are going to do something. Fuck boycotting. Create your own. Why can't we create our own leagues? You know, why can't we create our own movies? And then when we do create our own movies, why don't we have different narratives? I'm sick of dope. I don't want to see no more fucking films, the television shows about no fucking dope. I don't want to see no more record company fucking narratives. I don't want to see no fucking slave narratives. I'm sick of that shit. Why can't we do anything else? But the thing is we take white supremacy and use it the same way we know. We know what our people are addicted to. We know what our people have been subjugated to, and what they are attracted to by marketing. We have to break that shit, yo. Like, all the money that black people spend, like, why can't we get together and do what Eddie Murphy did with Harlem Nights? You feel what I'm saying? Why can't we create our own community? It goes back to what I told you. Most black people don't like being black. They have to be black, so they play along with this shit, but we don't really want true fucking change. And those people who do step out and make the changes that we are supposed to make, we don't support those people until other groups of people support them. And then by that time, they be like, man, fuck y'all. Y'all didn't hold me down. Like, this shit has to stop, man. Like, we have to create, fuck a NFL. Create your own shit. At the level that our people play football and fucking basketball, it wouldn't take over 5 years if every football player got together, a black football player, and said, we're going to stand for the people. And then for the bootlicking niggas who stay on the other side, then they have identified themselves, and we know not to fuck with them no more. You feel what I'm saying? Imagine if one generation of young millennials decided to all go to black colleges. It would change the whole entire fucking game. Ask your parents, when they didn't want your black ass at white colleges, ask about the secret games, especially in Florida, when the black teams would beat the white teams by over 40, 50, 60, 70 fucking points. You are the fucking product. Without you, there is nothing. You know, that's why I am so very proud. And when I say businesses, starting your own businesses, and this is no disrespect to the people who have done this. I'm not talking about the people who are the faces for white corporation and really own 2, 3, 4, 5%. That's not ownership. That's being a front man. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who are writing, who are building, who are financing their own situations. That's why I really, well, baby, we don't need networks. We got these fucking phones. It takes time. That's what I'm saying. Everybody wants to compete with white people. You don't have over 500 years of oppression and slavery. It's going to take some time. That's part of our problem too. We want to put our products up against other people's products. Fuck their products altogether. We are trying to own. It's going to take time. So that means you're going to have to go down before you go up. Don't worry about their networks. Create shit first. Or get the networks, or buy the networks, or create. I remember the running back, I don't know if he's still on the Texans or not, but I remember him saying, like fuck having your own page. Why not create your own internet, period? Like, that means that we're going to have to create something new, even if that means creating our own television system, creating our own phones. We have to create our own shit. And it's going to take time, and it's going to take sacrifice. No different than people who move over here from other countries. They stay 15 to a house until they get it right. Then when one of them pop, then 5 of them move over there, they move 5 more in. It's going to take time, but black people don't want to let go white folks' toys. And this has nothing to do with hatred of any other race. It's us, we have to stop wanting to be a child fucking race. You are the gods of this fucking earth. You can create and do whatever you want to, but we have to let go of this old shit. Wanting their fucking awards. I don't want your fucking awards. You give me an award, I take that bitch, but I don't want the motherfucker. I'm not chasing your awards. I want fucking ownership. I want to own my own shit. I want to have my own shit. I want to be able to be the person who provides, you know, an opportunity for someone else to make films. Like, the further we go down their system, the further we are successful in their system, the more that we are dependent on them. Fuck they shiny shit. Fuck they trophies. It's not that I wouldn't, that people shouldn't be grateful for people acknowledging them. But, you know, I give you an example of this. People used to ask me, David Banner, why do you dress up for the BET Awards. Why you be clean than a motherfucker? I said, well, whether you support BET or not, this represents black people. So why do we come to the BET Awards and act a fucking fool, tear up shit and fight? But when you go over there to they shit, you dress nice, you're tightening your ass up, you're speaking the king's language. You know what I'm saying? At some point, it's going to have to be enough. We're going to have to create our own. One of the people that I am so proud of, man, is Ice Cube. I watch Ice Cube create movies for himself, write movies for himself, create shit. Nobody really believed in his vision until he created it. He created it himself. Like, that's somebody I've secretly always looked up to. It's like, instead of waiting on somebody to cast him for a movie, he is making his own shit. But the thing is though, you all have to support. That's one of the things. Like, I heard Plies say that yesterday, or a couple days ago. He said people don't care about the labor pains. They want to see the baby, and that's true. And that's part of the problem with our community, is that we don't want to support when things are especially things that are good for us. Now, if it's some nonsense or it's some bullshit, we all on that shit. But we have to start supporting things sometimes. Not if it's a bad product. If the shit sucks, then don't fuck with it. But if it's a quality product and you see somebody is trying to do something, I remember this. I tell y'all, this is the truth. Y'all can go look at it. I have a short film on YouTube that's called Walking with Gods. And Idris Elba agreed to be in the film. I'm talking about his agents and everything was freaking the fuck out. You don't need to do this. And he told me something. He said, David Banner, he said, what you have right now is okay. He said, but that's not why I'm supporting you. He said, I'm supporting you because you had the audacity to make a superhero film. He said, that's brave, brother. He said, all the rest of the shit we can fix. And the only reason why I didn't put him in the film yet is because I said I didn't want to waste his favor. Let me get shit up to where it makes sense and it's worth him making that sacrifice for me. And I'll never forget him for that, man. He told me, he's like, David, man, it's okay. He said, it's getting there. He said, but the reason why I want to be in your film is because you had the audacity. You were brave enough to make a superhero, to make a god. And he said, I'm with you. And I'll never forget that. And I'll never forget you all for supporting the God Box. That's 100% independent. You feel what I'm saying? I paid for everything. Over $100,000. And the sad part about it is this. I tell people this all the time. Everybody always tries to go pop. Everybody always tries to pander to other races of people. If I had you, I wouldn't need them. Let's say, fuck the rest of the world. Just all the people who follow me on Facebook. I have close to 1 million followers on Facebook. These are all the people who thank me all day. These are the people who say you've changed my life, and I really support what you're doing, brother. If just the people on Facebook bought one God Box album, it would change how people looked at independent music or black music, period. Like, we would sell more than anybody if just your ass, who's looking at what I'm saying right now. It's so funny because we want everybody else when the people who are around us, who benefit from us every day, they don't even support. Think about it. If you did something to open up a business and just your fucking family or just the motherfucking people who call your fucking phone every day supported you, it would change the whole course of your business. And then you wonder why when somebody does get on or when somebody popping, they act the way that they act. They wasn't born that way. A lot of times it's your fault. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we spend the most money out of anybody else in this country, but we never spend it on ourselves. So it's going to have to get to a point where we stand in solidarity with each other. And by us standing in solidarity with each other, we can then identify the sellouts. It's hard to identify the sellouts when you have so many people trying to just make it, and people just doing it because they're trying to, you know, get somewhere. Like, this is truly turning, and this is something that Apple has done, like, to our culture. Everything is an I society. We are tribal people. We are Africans. We are a tribal people. Like, we are supposed to be together, but everybody is I. My family, if it doesn't affect me, or if my child didn't die, or if it ain't affecting my bottom line, and we'll never ever get anywhere collectively that way. So that's mine today, and I love you all, and I thank you all for supporting me. I like to thank my staff, man, like all of you all. Like, the first week that the God Box came out, we were #1 on the rap charts in iTunes. Like, every major company, we beat they fucking ass. And I needed that. You know, because sometimes when you take when you take another path, it's hard. You know, I know my staff gets mad at me because I say no to 80% of everything that comes across my board. You know, I think I told y'all this a couple posts back. I turned down a lot of money for a movie, like a lot of money, and I told him, I was like, I can't play this part because of what I mean to my people right now, especially with the God Box out right now. Like, I can't play this part. You know, and some people will say, well, it's just acting, or it's just a movie. Well, it doesn't mean that to our people. They use our images, and they use, you know, my 6'2", dark-skinned, muscular frame to perpetuate black hate and black fear as it pertains to white people. So, you know, it's on you all, the everyday regular person out here, you know, to support, to stand. And to be honest with you, what I don't understand about some of the people, man, my homeboy Scott, he was this way, and he did it. I thought he was lying, because me and him watched a lot of basketball together. After the shit happened with the Clippers, Scott said, fuck the NBA. Fuck them motherfuckers with him. And he never watched basketball again. And that's sort of what I'm thinking about the NFL. Like, they've shown you they don't give a fuck about black folks. Fuck you niggas. Do something about it. It's basically what the NFL is telling you. Why would you want to support somebody that feels that way? Is throwing a football that fucking important? And I'm just asking. It's just a question. Like, they really saying, I don't give a fuck about you, even though you think about these major companies. If it was anybody else, you know, if something happened to any other specialized group of people, they'll shut shit down. When North Carolina was passing them fucking laws, the crazy ass laws about the bathrooms, you know, basketball said, we're not coming to your fucking state no more. That's why when I say, and a lot of people get mad at me when I say white people as a whole don't give a fuck. When white people care, shit starts shutting down. Let some motherfucking dogs start dying around this bitch. Shit gon' fucking shut down. Money gon' stop moving. Laws are gonna be passed. They don't give a fuck about what happened to you in slavery. Some of them may be empathetic, but they don't give a fuck. And they shouldn't give a fuck if you don't give a fuck. I love y'all. Oh, one last thing before I leave. So I see a lot of people who say, David Banner, you should clean up. No, I shouldn't. I'm a fucking boss. You have to go to work. I own my business. When I clean up, it's a special treat. And in the way that I'm looking right now, I'm trying to make it easy on y'all. So you won't be distracted, so you can listen to what I'm saying. Because when I get this shit right, no, I'm serious. It's crazy because people want black men especially to conform so bad. I know how to look good. I know how to be clean cut. But I want you all to love me for me. Love me for the way that I wake up in the morning. Not because I wear some white folks' clothes or because I can accrue a lot of things. I'm an intelligent black man with no children yet. That's drug-free, disease-free, and fucking free. I can do what the fuck I want to. You should be proud of that. You should be proud that I don't have to shave my beard off. You should be proud that I'm confident enough to go live, even though I got an album out and I just finished working out. I'm sweaty. You feel what I'm saying? You should be proud of that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, people say, I just saw somebody say something about crazy. You know, if crazy being like is like being like half of y'all motherfuckers, then I'm crazy. I'm crazy. You know, because I don't want to be a part of this world, especially what this world is doing to our people. Why would you want to conform to that? You know, most people out here burning their hair, like putting products that you can't put in your mouth, burning your hair, risking cancer to look like another race and another group of people. You know, I don't want to look like I'm in their army. I don't want to have no clean haircut. I want people to be afraid. If you are afraid, it's because of something that you've done. Like, I'm proud of being an elder. When a child walks up to me, I want them to know that this is somebody that they can ask questions to that has a certain amount of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, I'm proud of my hair. My hair is non-ether. It grows towards the sun. It is that of God. You know, it's funny. They telling a lot of these black kids that they can't wear locks in school, that they can't wear their fucking natural hair. They're telling you that I want you to be me or I will kill you or you can't come in my school. I am so fucking proud of who I am. I am so fucking proud to that God allowed me to see things that other people don't see, and I have the opportunity to be the conduit to bring it to some of the people who are willing to look at it. And, you know, and when it's time for me to clean up, if I need to go work, if I need to go do a movie, then maybe I do it, and then maybe the fuck I won't. Y'all should be proud of someone who is free, that can wake up just like God made them. Y'all, all these motherfuckers out here talking about God, God, God. You don't love and trust God. If you really love and trust God, then you perfect. You ain't got to change shit. I think God is perfect. God made me just the way that I'm supposed to. Oh my gosh. Oh. Look at them eyes. Look at them teeth. What you want a manicured ass man for anyway? You should want somebody that could protect you. They got some fucking calluses on their hand. Fucking work. Better get the fuck out of here. When shit go down, who house they run to? I am the melanated fucking phenomenon. I love y'all. Stay strong. Stay strong. You know, and all my gangsters out there, man. I heard this young dude freestyle, man. I just have a request for you all, bro. Like, let's protect these children, man. Like, let's put down, you know, our beefs towards each other for a year, man, and protect our people, man. You know, they had the people who are willing to do whatever for their race and support and fight for their race. Like, where are our people at? Where's our army at? Who polices our community? A lot of these organizations that we vowed to, that was their original mission statement, was to take care of our community. We need some gangsters out here, man, that's willing to do anything for the safety of our children, man, and we need y'all. You know, it's so funny. We'll go to the most dangerous clubs, you know, where they shoot, kill, whole nine, man, but we won't put our life on the line for something that matters. That's the preservation of our people, man. Like, we need some real fucking gangsters out here, you know, that's willing to not only just kill our own, but kill for our own, or live for our own and provide for our own, man. I love you, man. Candace, I hope this did help, man. I'm glad that I could be something that that lifted you up. Come here. Men, step away. Come here. Ooh, look, you see them fucking shoulders. Oh.